Welcome to weaponseducation.com. Let's talk about the FN57. This pistol is incredible. I've only got about 100 rounds through it so far, so I've got a little bit of time behind the trigger, but I'll tell you what, this is a special firearm. Highly recommended, highly accurate, and we're talking about a firearm that shoots a rifle cartridge at 2,000 feet per second. If you're a Leo, you can get them up to 2,800 feet per second. I am totally satisfied with 2,000 feet per second. Oh, I know I'm going to hear about over-penetration and things like that, but I tell you, I want this in my arsenal. Up until 2004, these were only available to military and law enforcement. Then they became available to civilians, and they're still available to us. They cost about $1,000 to $1,100, a little bit pricey, but it's well worth it. I'm telling you, I shot it. I'll show you a clip here in a moment at the range, just a 90-second clip. Very little recoil. I purposely shot close range, only 6-7 yards, because that's where most firefights would take place. Plus, I'm not acclimated to the gun all that much. But I'm telling you, this is accurate, very little recoil, and you got a bullet that's humming. You want this in your arsenal. The anti-gun people, the Brady people, they're trying to take this away from us. They're not going to succeed. This is something you want. Okay, let's do this first. Let's go to the range right now and just look at the clip where I shot and come right back and talk about the firearm. The 5.7 is really a lot of fun to shoot at the range. Plus, it's certainly something I want on my hip, in a shoulder holster, in my home for personal protection. In case of WROL, like I said earlier, this is a firearm you want in your arsenal. Let's take a look at the target. Now, I purposely shot at close range, 6-7 yards. I'm not acclimated. Take a close look, please. I'm not acclimated with the firearm at all. The trigger is very light, about 4 pounds. There's absolutely like no recoil at all. It's like shooting a .22. So here you have a nice little tight group, which I was happy with. A couple of these up here, to me, is still pretty tight, because just imagine this whole thing being a person's head. You know, you're going right through the nostrils right there. So up here is a 45 ACP that I shot earlier, and this was a little bit further away. This was about 8 yards away. That's a different video, but I like what I did here with the 5.7. Let's talk more about the firearm. Please take a look up one more time. The firearm is extremely special. It's absolutely, it's lightweight. It's a rifle in your hand, and you can have a lot of firepower. With a 30-round magazine and 2 spare 20-round magazines on a shoulder holster, you're ready to go to protect your life. Okay, let's talk more about it. This is one fun firearm to shoot. And it's something I want on my hip, it's something I want for personal protection, and it's something I want for home protection, and I want it while it's still available. Oh gosh, this gun is awesome. That's all I could say. We're going to talk about it more in detail right now. I've done a previous video on this. Go to my playlist, or just search on my channel for 5.7, F-I-V-E 7. spell it all out, and then you'll come to that old video and we broke the whole gun down and really talked about specifics of the firearm. Right now we're just going to buzz through this. I'll tell you right now, it comes with 3 magazines, which is rare. 3 magazines, and they all have a capacity of 20 rounds. And I want to show you this. These rifle type cartridges are long, so that means that the grip is wide, the magazine is wide, and for comparison, here's a Glock 19 magazine, and look how thin that is compared to the 5.7. So if you're a smaller person, you may say, well, the grip is a little bit too wide from here to here, but I like it. I like the stippling. Please take a really good close zoom in on this gun. The stippling is extremely aggressive. This is an all-out, well thought out firearm as far as everything, from stippling to the slide being polymer on the exterior, steel on the interior. The safety is ambi, but it's controlled by your index finger, which to me kind of makes sense. I like it. So there it is, the safety check gun. You can't fire it, it's on safety, both sides, okay? And then you just slide it down, and then you're off of safety. Now what else is kind of cool is, as far as safeties, is if this is an empty magazine, the magazine is in and the gun is hot. If that were the case, right now it's safety checked, you can pull the trigger. See that? Now, if the magazine is out, the gun is hot, nothing happens. So what you could do, especially me with children, is you can keep this firearm with a round in the chamber, a rifle type cartridge in the chamber, fully loaded, and then the magazine separate. And if you had a hot firearm, it's not going to go off. Bad guy comes, you pop in your magazine, you've already got it hot, but now you can fire it. So I like the fact that you've got the magazine disconnect safety. Okay, let's do this. Let's put the gun up like this. Please zoom in on the firearm, and I'm going to talk about it some more before we break it down and disassemble it. And here's the ammo, by the way. You got the blue tip here, the 40 grain, if you look real close. That's what I shot at the range. They approved of it. And then the smaller 28 grain, traveling slightly faster. And they have other ammo available. These are proprietary rounds from FNH, very special. I really love this firearm. I think it's really cool. As you stare at the gun, this is the color, is the flat dark earth, and the weight is extremely light at 23 ounces approximately. Let me show you the internal parts because it is just so amazing. There's no sharp edges on the firearm at all, by the way, and it's extremely light. And a lot of people say, is this gun, it's so light. Take a look up, please. It's so light. Is the whole gun completely polymer? Is it possible? Well, now you need, part of the slide needs to be steel. And the way to disassemble this firearm is very simple. You see that slide release right here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it, I'm going to pull it back, I'm going to hold it, push it in, and just take it right off. It's very simple. It's among the easiest there is to disassemble. And there's your internal parts. Please take a really good close look. And let's look, well, while we're doing this, I gotta clean this. I got about 20 rounds through it now. I'll do it after the break. I'll just spray it down with Ballistol. But look at that. Looks like a rifle, doesn't it? Very cool. To get it put back in place, you want to push your barrel in and down. It'll seat in there properly. And then to put it back together, you do want to make sure that this slide lock is in the middle, right there. That's important, okay? And then you want to just drop on the top of your slide, which the internal portions of the slide, what I was saying here, you got a nice look at that, is all steel. The external portions of this slide is all polymer, which is extremely rare. This is a special gun. I mean, this is a rifle and a pistol. I love it. And then what you want to do, unlike the traditional way to put together like a Glock or something where you slide it, this one, you drop this notch in right here. You can see it right there. You just drop it in, line it up. You'll feel it. You don't even have to almost look at it. And then it just slides right into place. Like that. Okay, and then you have your gun back. So, to sum it up, please take a look up. What is your opinion on the 5.7? I'll do a part 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this firearm. I love it so much. There's so much to speak about this firearm. Right now, I just wanted to show you that little clip at the range and just get your input on what you think of the 5.7. I really got to hand it to FN. I got to hand it to the fact that they have the proprietary round. Looking forward to going to the booth at SHOT Show 2012. Checking out.